Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. So in this video I'm going to talk about a very important thing which I also struggled a lot in the beginning when I wanted to convert an HTML page to the PDF even with images. So I figured it out and I thought in the current course I'm running, the product management application, and I want to add that feature. Okay, so that feature is super important. So let me see how it will look. A little bit of demo. This is the name and this is the description, and I also want to convert our image fields into the PDF format. So all of those H1 tag, paragraph tag and image files would be coming from the database, and you can create a button and create PDF, and it will convert it to the PDF format like this. And you can do it for any kind of report generator in a website you might need it. So let's see how we can do this. So first, what you need to do, I have some apps, like I have static files, I have in the static I have images file, all of those things. So all of those things are set up properly. So in the accounts I have another app. In the product management, this is our root directory of our root project. If you go to the setting, as you can see, we have products app and accounts app. Okay, so we have two different apps, for account for login registration and product for product management. And the URLs also, we have added the apps for account and the apps for products, and we connected the setting media URL and the media root URL as well for the image data, because in the static, as you can see, we have this images data, and which how we linked it with, as you can see in the settings.py file, we have our media URL is this images, and our static URL is static, and static files directory os.path.join, and that is static. Okay, and static root is os.path.join base result and static files, and the media root is static / images, and media URL is images, because in the images directory we have all our images. So we will convert all of those things into PDF format. So we need to we have a media file, and we also have a backend of MySQL that is connected. Make sure that in the XAMPP you just start the server at the port, and that Apache server and MySQL server, make sure it is started. Okay, so after you do that, just go create another app, go to your Python shell and write python manage.py start app, and its app should be PDF convert. Okay, we want to convert something into the PDF. Okay, or you can name it anything, but I'm naming it PDF convert. Okay, so what we need to do, we need to go to the main PDF convert app and go to apps.py and just copy the same thing, app config, and you need to go to the, and your app name is PDF_convert. Okay, now we need to add it to the main settings.py file. So go there, and here you will write your app name is PDF_converter, PDF convert. Okay, PDF convert dot apps dot PDF convert config. Okay, so this is your main app name, PDF_convert. so save it, and then you just need to just create an urls.py file. I will need it, urls.py file. We'll keep it empty for now, but later we're gonna use it. But in the models, we don't need any model. We will import the same model from the products app, that model. Okay, we will import all of those things. At first, I want to create a simple page where there will be all the dynamic information and a button to create the PDF. Okay, so I'm going to create a new folder called templates, and the templates, I'm going to name it PDF_convert for the naming convention, and I'm going to create a new file. Here I'm going to write show information, showinfo.html. so it will work as our base template. Okay, our base template to show all the information. Now I'm gonna go to the bootstrap, go there, get it started, we need a starter template. Let's add this thing, starter template. Just paste it here. As you can see, everything is added. This is to show info, and this is show information, and this is script that is coming from the bootstrap. And here we're gonna go div of class container and div of class row, justify content center. This is just a bootstrap class, and we're gonna write div call div of class call md suppose 6. Okay, call md 8. Okay, this is fine. So here we'll have our table. So we need a table to show all the information, like in the components. Let's search for bootstrap table. As you can see, we have a table format. Let's copy this one. This looks perfect to show the demonstration. So in these places I want to have our main table. Okay, so this should be our ID, and this should be our product name, and this should be our product category, and this should be our price. Let's copy this thing, and these things are the column name, as you can see. But we have in the models.py file, of our products, we have image, name, image, category, price, description. Name, image, first we need an image, and this should be an image, the name, category, price, and then we don't need to show any description, but we will add is published and created, is published and created it, is published, is published, created at. Okay, so is published, created at. Why I want to see all the information in the table form. So we don't need all the row, we need only one row. In the tbody we need only one row. Let's say, just copy this thing again. 1 2 3 4 5, 1 2 3 4 5 6. Go to the PDF convert and go to the our main views.py file. Here I will create our views. For that we need our models. Okay, so we will write from products. This is our main app, products app. We need to import that model, product model. Okay, dot from products.model import product. We will create a function def show products. It will take a request and it will fetch all the products. So products is equals to product.objects.all, and we have a context and its name context dictionary is products, and we pass that context to the render function, and the render function takes 3 parameter request and its PDF convert, which is that templates. We have a PDF convert folder, and in that we have a show information. So we need that thing, PDF convert slash show info dot html, and pass that context. Okay, we'll show all the products in the show products database. Okay, and send it to that page of show information.html. Now we need to go urs.py file to write from Django.urls import path, and now we need to write URL patterns, and it will take a path of show products. Okay, show products, and we need to get the function from dot import views. We want to import our views and get the function to show products. Okay, this is our function, and it will have a name so that we can access it, and its name is show products. Okay, it will show all the products. It's perfect, and we need to add that URLs to the main urls.py file, which is product management's urls.py file. So we're gonna add, just copy this thing, paste here. This is PDF slash, it will go to the PDF slash, this app name should be here, PDF underscore convert. This is our app name, and when we go to the PDF slash, it will show us, it should be .urls. Okay, so this is our main app URL. We are connecting our root project URL and name it, and taking the PDF convert as our app name. So app name as PDF convert. Okay, so we are adding our root level urls.py file with our app level urls.py file, and it will go to the PDF slash show products. Okay, PDF slash show products, and I go to the show product page. Show product page will show all the product that is coming from the database. Okay, that's fine. And this is a simple content dictionary that we passing in the show information. So when you go to the show information.html, it will show all the products. Let me see if it is coming from the database or not. Let's write for product in products, and this is N4. Let's add, and first what we want is products dot id. Okay, in the first table I want products dot id. In the second table I want image. Just copy and paste all of this thing first. I want image dot URL, because image should have an URL. Then we need image name, product dot name. Then we need product dot category and dot name, because category has also have a name. And then we want is published, is underscore published, and then we want this should be product, not products. Okay, then product dot created at. Okay, so published, created at, image name. We also need a price, image name, price category, image name. Let's copy one more thing. This is for price category. Okay, let's organize this properly. ID, name, image, URL, price, category, name is published, created at, all of those things. Let's create our server. Let's run our server. Python manage.py run server. If we go to slash pdf slash show products, okay, this is our image, name, price, category is coming. All of this is coming from the database. It's perfectly fine, no issues whatsoever. Let me give call md12 and let's see if it is working. Now it looks much better. And an image tag, we need an image tag. Image tag, and image has a source attribute. Let's cut this and paste here. Okay, now it looks better. Okay, let's see this. Okay, it is huge in size. We need to a height of 60 pixel, width of 80 pixel, 70 pixel. It's fine. Let's see. Okay, this looks better, but I think this should be, height should be 80 and width should be 50. It is better. Okay, it looks far better. We have an ID of the product, image, name, price, category. Okay, its name, price, category is published and created it. Okay, all of those things is added properly. Now what we want in the table, in the container, we have this. So inside the container we need to have a button, we need to have a link with class of button primary. Okay, and its button name should be create PDF. It will create our PDF when you click on this button. Okay, so let's keep it hash and let's see. Okay, we want to generate our PDF based on it. Okay, let's give it a little bit of margin of 2. Let's see how it looks. Okay, it's better. Okay, we want to create a PDF based on it. So let's make one more page, which is HTML page, which is report, PDF report, PDF report.html. Okay, PDF report.html. So this will work as so let's copy all of those things and paste here. This is for PDF report, but in that page we don't gonna need a create PDF page because it will be converted. This page, that PDF report, will also have all the information that we want, but we want to convert it to the PDF from this page. When I click on this button, it will convert everything in the show PDF file, PDF report.html, and the PDF report.html, all the content that you see coming from the database will be converted into PDF format. Okay, when you click on this button from the show information page, as you can see, when you click on this button, it will redirect us to PDF report. Okay, so we need to create one more function, and for that we need to go to the Django documentation of Xhtml2Pdf. Okay, this is the latest documentation that we have. Must have to follow documentation. Just installation, go to installation and install this pip install. Let's copy this Xhtml2Pdf. Just install these packages, get out of the shell, and let's write just paste it here, pip install HTML2Pdf. So I already installed it, so I don't need it, but in case you have to need it. Okay, you must need it. So let's go to views.py file and let's add all the things that we need. We'll need from Django.http import http response. Okay, then what we need from Django.template.loader import get template. We need to get the template which want to render as a PDF format. Then we need from Xhtml, that's the package we want to create into the PDF format. So from Xhtml2Pdf import pisa. Okay, so in this model we need to create that import that class. to create the PDF. Then we need we need HTTP response, we need to get loader and that PISA and that model that we want to get information from. Now we need to write, this is for show products and this is for when PDF, it should be PDF report, so we need to create it. So give it a proper name and give a request, and we want all the products from the database again. Okay, same. And in that products we also need a context and all of those things. But let me go to the documentation and see the uses. So in the uses page you will see the Xhtml in Django uses. Okay, so for the Django we need this kind of function. Let's copy all of those things, just paste it here. Okay, this is the content we want, and paste here. Okay, so just delete this now, we don't need it anymore. So our main object that the report that we want to find, product.object.all, these are all the products that we want to show in the template, and our template path is pdf_convert/pdf report.html. so this is our template path, pdf convert/pdf report.html. so you go to the pdf convert app, this folder, and we will render pdf report.html. okay, this is very important. And the context will pass is this products, and let me copy products. This is our template path, okay, and that we want to render, and this is our context, and the context we are getting is that all the information. Then we need just delete all of those things. So in the response we want HTTP response that we get from here. The HTTP response is content type should be application/PDF. if you select any other format like CSV format, it will convert your HTTP response, all of those pages, HTML pages, into CSV format, but I don't want it. Let's convert it to PDF. And our response in the response we have a content disposition, and if you write attachment and file name, this is the file name that your PDF would be named. okay, so you will name it different, like products report.pdf. okay, so make sure it is .pdf format, and if you write it as attachment, your PDF would be downloaded, but I don't want it to download it now, so let's delete it. Make sure in the disposition your file name should be same as this file name when you just download the PDF. okay, and then we need template is equals to get template, which is template.loader import get template. It will get a proper template for us. Our template path is this template path, pdf/convert pdf report.html, that HTML page that we want to convert to PDF format. So for that we need to get the template. okay, and then we have a function template.render. we want to render the context, that context we want to render the products information that we are getting from the database, the render, and then it will go into the HTML variable. Then in the PISA status, if pisa.createPDF, this is the main function that will create all of our HTML pages, as you can see, in the PDF format, and we're creating the HTML format of that HTML pages that we want to render into the PDF. And our dest is our response. We don't need that callback now, it is not needed. Our dest is that response, our destination is that response. okay, and we want to create the PDF of which page, this HTML page that we want to render the context, and the context is all the things that we want to render, like products coming from the database. okay, and so we are creating pisa.createPDF of that HTML page, and destination is equal to response. If pisa.status is equal to error, then we will see some error. okay, it will also check the error functionality. So we are just getting all the products from the database. We are giving it a template path of which folder and file we want to render it to the PDF, and then we have a context, and then we have a response of HTTP response of content type of which type the PDF we want, the disposition, and the file name, all of those things, and we have to get the template, and the template is that template path. okay, template path, and in the template we have render. we are getting the template path, we want to render something that is coming from this context. Okay, then we want to create PDF of the HTML page that have all the data there to render and the template path. Okay, so this is all the information functionality that you want. Just copy the PDF create and go to the us.py file. So this us.py file, let me create another path. This is for create PDF. Okay, so it will go to the PDF slash create PDF, another one create slash PDF slash show products, and it should be create PDF. Okay, PDF slash create PDF. So we will write it views dot PDF report create, and name should be create PDF. Let's give it create dash PDF and create dash PDF. Okay, and we need to give that name to that file of show information. Here we want to connect that thing. We're going to pass URL of that thing, create PDF, create dash PDF to create. When I click on this button create PDF on this show information page, it will create all the PDF for us. It will go to the create PDF directory and views.pdf create report create, and it will create the report for us. As you can see, just save all of those files and go to the show information, and this is the create PDF function that will trigger when I click on this button. Let's see if it is converting it or not. Let's check it out. Okay, we need to run our server. Okay, our products is running. Let's create PDF. When I click on this, it will go to the PDF slash create PDF. Okay, so we have an ID, image, name, price, category. It's published. All of this is properly showing information, but you can design it later if you want, but the image should be it has a products in products. Okay, in this place we need a URL. In this place we need URL because this is show products page, but we need to go to the create PDF page, which is this one. This is the PDF create page, which does not have any button, and we need to select it, product.image.path. We need the image path. Let's see if it is working or not. Create PDF. Yes, now it's working perfectly. As you can see, we have images, ID, name, price, category is published, all of those things. You can design and give any CSS, HTML, all of those things. If you want to give it some color, like some CSS property, rename, because in the category where I want this. Okay, and in the product name I want to make it bold. Let's cut it here and paste it. Okay, let's try this again. As you can see, our name is bold, our price is given here, and our category is has some CSS property to it, and everything is, your report is working fine, and you can customize it and make it more perfect for you. And you can also click on download, and it will download as name of products report. As you can see it perfectly. Now if you go to the views.py file, when you write content, first you have the HTTP response of content type, we want to response of applications.pdf as a response. Okay, so that's why it says destination is equal to response. So we want this as an application of PDF format. Now if you write it, suppose CSV format, and the file name should be product reports.csv, it should be in different format. Remember that if you write attachment and if you save it now, let's go there. As you can see, you have comma separated value of product, and when you click on this button, first let me go to the show products. When you click on this button create PDF, as you can see, it will give us direct the download option. And if you download this, click open, this is the CSV file, comma separated values, as you can see. But it doesn't work very well. I suggest you not to do this because this is for PDF creation and it should be PDF. Okay, and give it an attachment if you want to click this button and download it as a PDF, as you can see, as a PDF format. Otherwise, if you don't want attachment, just write it like this way and click on this button. It will directly go into the PDF page. So this is all the things that you need to learn. For it guys, in the next part I'm going to talk about how you work with email functionality. So thanks for watching. I will catch up in the next video.